Hello, and welcome back to the universe. Yes, my inconsistency continues, and I thank you for being considerate of that. But I wanted to do a wrap up of my Nothing New November and things that I've learned and just where my overall thoughts are. I decided that I've been showing you too much of my bum clothes, so I put on this shirt, but I feel so exposed. It's been a minute, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, yeah, so I wanted to do kind of like overall concluding thoughts. I'm filming this December 1st. I meant to film it yesterday, but I just didn't have time to. But yeah, I did a whole 30 days of nothing new, which means that I wasn't supposed to buy anything new, so financially nothing new, physically nothing new, so continue going to the gym and count my calories. That wasn't something incredibly new because I had started doing that earlier in October, and then spiritually nothing new. So those were the big three things. Before I jump into the rest of my nothing new, I did want to mention that this portion of the video is sponsored by Curology. Yeah, that's right. Thank you so much, Curology, for reaching out. Some of you guys may know Curology is a really convenient and affordable skincare service where US customers like you and me can receive customized prescription-based skincare from a dermatology provider. Curology is really unique because you actually send pictures of yourself, fill out a very detailed survey where they get your skincare type, your concerns, and they create a formula that is very unique to you. And so you get assigned a real-life dermatology provider. They message you, they tell you how to use the products, they tell you what each ingredient does and how it'll benefit you. And it's a very, very user-friendly experience, which, as you know, I'm all about user-friendly. So I received my first subscription box, and inside of my formula, I have tretinoin, tranexamic acid, and niacinamide, where the tretinoin will help with anti-aging, same with the tranexamic acid, brightness, moisture levels, just building a stronger skincare barrier. At first, I did not really heed to the instructions, and I used way too much. And they did mention that there could be a slight irritation in the beginning as your skin is getting used to the formula, but I was putting like 2 pumps on my bare skin. But I went back into the instructions, and I'm so glad. They're very, very helpful, and they're very thorough with their instructions. They address any of the concerns that you could have, you know, what type of reactions, making sure to apply a lot of sunscreen every day. One of the most helpful tips was like mixing in the formula with my moisturizer, and after I started doing that, the reaction has gone away. Now I'm just slowly acclimating to the product. So that's been really great. Depending on your subscription level, you can have access to different products, and you always have access to the provider, which is really helpful because if you have concerns or questions, like you can actually talk to someone that knows what your skin is like. So I really recommend you can check out more information in the description link below. On to nothing new. So the first thing, I'm gonna talk about financially first, and then I'm gonna talk about my physical after, but financially, nothing new. Man, you guys, honestly, November is such a tough month to do this concept because you have Black Friday, and now this, you know, world of materialism continues Black Friday for like 1 week. So it's like, you know, I got an email, I unsubscribed from Madewell finally, but I got an email from Madewell being like, oh my gosh, 60% off, which is so big for Madewell because Madewell is so expensive. But I was like, okay, no, I shouldn't buy anything. And it's like, okay, Lord, just please let Black Friday pass, like close your eyes, you know, just don't do anything, you know. And then Saturday, they're like, haha, just for you, we are extending the Black Friday prices. And then it's like, oh my gosh. And then of course we have Cyber Monday. And then Tuesday, they're still like, Cyber Monday is still here. Pick up what you didn't get on Monday. And I'm like, no, I don't want to pick up nothing. I want this all to go away. I will say the biggest point of contention for me was definitely this past week in terms of literally everything nothing new related. The holiday season was very, very tough. But overall, financially, how am I? I'm not bad, I'm not good. No, I'm not good. I'm questionable, but you know, what's new? Nothing. But I will say I did not buy any clothes I did not buy any makeup, although I did have Rigi critical points where I did go to Sephora and I used my gift card, but that's it. I didn't spend a dime outside of my gift card. I didn't even buy any kitchen appliances. I bought a can opener, but it's because our can opener broke. I bought a wok, but that's because I had to cook for the college students. Okay, so see, this is what I'm saying. But I think the wok purchase was very necessary, and I'm pretty sure I used my husband's credit card. So overall, like, I didn't buy the things that I've been spending a lot of money on, so I'm proud of myself for that. And then when Black Friday rolled around, the only things that I bought were refills of skincare items that I either didn't have anymore or I needed a refill. Like no new skincare items, you know? So it's not like I was trying new serums. I did try one new serum because my face was so dry, but besides that, everything else was not a new purchase. Really, really proud of myself. One of my friends was like, oh my gosh, you didn't buy anything on Black Friday? I'm so proud of you. And I was like, and I was like, yeah, I'm proud of, I did not buy any clothes, which I was like bummed out a little bit. I don't need it. I don't need it. That's the whole point of this theme, is like, do you need it? Trying to recognize things that I need and want. And it's fine to want things, but right now there are other areas that I want to spend my money on, whether it's like, you know, future trips or like Christmas is coming. You know, I just want to be more mindful. My pot of financial resources is limited because I'm not a quadrillion, billion, dillionaire. So it's like the more I'm spending on myself, the more I can't save for a house. I can't, you know, spend for this for my friends or family. So it's like, I need to find that balance, and I think I'm doing better. So I'm really proud of myself, and I hope to continue to progress this into December outside of spending gifts for my friends and family. And I'm trying to, like, you know, continue this mindset into the new year. Oh, we made one big like Black Friday purchase and we bought a new TV. My husband asked me, like, do you want to split it with me? It's so funny. I used to call him Andy. I never said like my boyfriend. But now that he's my husband, all I say is my husband. Like, he doesn't have a real name. He said, okay, Yuna, we can either invest in a new TV or we can buy a new couch. Both of which I was like, we need new ones. I hate our couch, and I don't hate our TV, but it's that he used his, you know, pre-marital life. So I was like, let's upgrade. So then he was like, okay, couch or TV? And I was like, you know, with a couch, we have to do a little bit more research. And I just didn't have time for that. So we bought a new TV. He asked me if I wanted to split it, and I kindly rejected. So I didn't spend any money on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the essence of marriage. Sometimes you've got to learn how to say no. And you know, Andy always tells me, you know, you need to learn how to say no. You need to say no better. So I say, okay, what a wonderful time to practice that. So he said, you want to split it? I said, no. That's how I'm doing financially. Just, you know, really. And then I did open up a new credit card, which you're like, that makes no sense. My financial intellectual ability is very low, even though I've taken multiple financial courses from my financial advisor. And I realized that I'm missing out on a lot of points because I spend so much money at the grocery store, but I was not optimizing rewards of it. So I opened up this new credit card. It's just like one of the Chase, like it's one of those entry-level cards, but it has a very high cash back for groceries in the first year. And then I'll probably start using my husband's card for groceries. Overall, I do feel quite proud of myself, but I think there's still a lot of room to grow, which is exciting. You know, it's only been 1 month, 30 days, so short. Anyways, next, moving on to the physical. All right, so I was popping off this month. Here is a physical record of that. Granted, I filled out like the last 3 weeks yesterday because I just couldn't have been bothered. But anyways, like I mentioned to you guys, I implemented this new style, or new workout regimen, and I stuck through with it. I really enjoy it. I'm proud of myself. Yes, I am. So the first week I did 45 minutes of cardio every day. So I ran a mile. 1 mile is like 9 to 10 minutes for me, usually 10. And then I did 35 minutes of walking, 12 to 15 incline, and 3 speed. Usually the first 20 minutes will be 15 incline, and then the last 15 minutes will be 12. So I did that for the whole 5 days in the first week of November. Then the second week I did 4 days of that, and I implemented a full body strength training session on Wednesday. So I did 2 days cardio, full body, and then 2 days cardio. And then the full body I kind of created in my notes because I am I would say very somewhat familiar with how to do strength training because I have done it. But I've been saving like a lot of videos on Instagram and just watching so many YouTube videos. So that's helped me a lot. I try to be careful with my form because I know even if you do this all the time, if your form's not good, you stink. You know what I'm saying? So I did that, and I still run a mile every day. That's usually my warm up. Then on the third week of November, I did 3 cardio sessions and an upper body and a lower body. So Tuesday, Thursday, I did an upper body session and a lower body strength session. It was really good. Like, I haven't utilized our full gym in a really long time because I either stick to the cardio machines or go into this yoga room to do these Sydney Cummings videos. But this time I'm using like the turf field, I'm using the machines, I'm using the bar. It's all great, you know, and I started doing deadlifts with the bar. You know, not just the dumbbell. I started to do that. And then last week, which was Thanksgiving, Lord, I'm just gonna talk about my exercise first and then I'll talk about my food. The last week was when I moved to 3 days of strength and 2 days cardio. So Monday, I decided to do a full body. So I did things like dumbbell snatch, squat press, rotational cable rows, deadlift, bunch of stuff, and I ran a mile. Then Tuesday I did a 45-minute cardio session. Then Wednesday I did upper body. And so Thursday's Thanksgiving, right? And I was like, oh, praying, Lord, help me have the strength and motivation and will to go to the gym on Thursday. Because I'm food-wise, I've already started to plateau, which I'll talk about in a second. But by the grace of God, I went to the gym on Thursday and I was like super proud of myself because I was like, wow, I bet you nobody's gonna be at the gym. Like, it's a Thursday, it's freaking Thanksgiving. Like, who's gonna be at the gym? And I woke up late because, you know, it's a holiday. So I went in at like 9 a.m. and they close at noon. So I was just really expecting no one to be there. Wrong. Gosh, I came to the gym and today's Thanksgiving and I came thinking that nobody would be here, but the parking deck lot is full. Oh my gosh. These people are crazy. So wrong. So many people at the gym. I was like, wow, what is wrong with you guys? Like, this is not normal. But I guess it's normal in the gym culture. So, yeah, but still very proud of myself that I did that. That was probably my first time ever exercising on Thanksgiving. So that was great. And then Friday, I was again like, oh Lord, give me the strength to go to the gym. Because, you know, it was Thanksgiving on Thursday. And do you think I ate nothing new? No, I ate everything. So I was like afraid that I wouldn't make it, but again, I made it. Again, shocking. And I did this lower body strength training Instagram workout that I had saved from Natasha Oceana, and I did it. I did it with my friend. No, I did it with my friend on Wednesday. I did it with him on Wednesday. Anyways, I like lost my mind. That video was so hard and my legs were demolished. And then this last 3 days of November, which ended yesterday, I again implemented the 3-day strength training and the 2 days. So Monday I did full body, Wednesday I did upper body, Tuesday I did 4-5-minute session, today I did another 45-minute session, and then tomorrow I'm gonna do lower body. So working out wise, it's been really great. I think I'm gonna actually stick to this regiment for the month of December and then kind of reassess in January. Probably though, I'll keep this going for like 2 to 3 months and then maybe slowly move to 4 days a week of strength training and 1 cardio session. I just don't feel mentally prepared to do 4 days because doing cardio, like I can watch something so I really like that time in the morning. So working out wise, I've been incredibly consistent. I didn't miss a single day except for the weekends, and I think that's perfectly good. Like, I'm such a routine-based person that once I get a routine going, I can really stick to it. So it was not excessive to me. But I've been watching a lot of weight loss videos and people just have different journeys. So, and this is not necessarily a weight loss video that I'm filming. It's just, you know, my habits. For my food intake. So I told you I was tracking my calories. That has been going pretty swimmingly well. I haven't missed a day. There were a few days during things like the holidays where I tracked the next day because I was too scared, but I haven't missed it. The thing that I've learned is like I do overeat often, which is okay, but I'm slowly trying to make, you know, healthier choices, be more, this word mindful. I've been using this word mindful like in every context. Mindful of my relationships, mindful of my relationship with food, mindful of how I talk to someone, mindful of, you know, but mindful living seems so buzzwordy, but it's helpful. Tracking my calories, have I become obsessive? Some people may say I have become obsessive. Others may not. I see, that's the thing, is like, I track it. I don't say, oh my gosh, I have to hit this goal of calories that they tell you to on MyFitnessPal. I try, but a lot of times I don't make it. Hot fries. 33 pieces is 150 calories. And now I know that I'll have max 33 pieces a day, but I'll count out 11 at a time and eat it 3 times. So smart, you know? So it's like, I kind of like making it a game a little bit. I'm a little, not really, you know, I'm pretty competitive as a person, but if I can't do it, then I'm not that competitive. Breakfast, I usually just drink coffee and 1 tablespoon of this hazelnut coffee creamer from Chobani. Then for lunch, I learned how to make these 2-ingredient bagels. So I'll eat a bagel with some sort of salad. Or for dinner, it's been kind of difficult because because food is like a love language to me. When I cook for Andy, like I wanna eat with him. I don't cook as healthy for him because I just want what he, you know, I want him to eat something that's tasty. I take a lot of pride in the things that I cook. So like I wanna make him something good for dinner where he's like, wow, it's amazing. You know, I'll have like half the amount of rice that he has. Hasn't worked out that well, but it's getting there. And I have tried more healthy recipes. Today, for the first time, I had apples and peanut butter, and I'm not that type of person. I think once you start like recognizing like, oh wow, you know, these things contain this amount of calories, you just start to swap more naturally. I never thought I'd be like that. I doubled my calorie intake though this past week because of Thanksgiving. Our friends had a pig roast where they roast an entire pig and everyone, it's a potluck. Pig roast potluck. They roast an entire pig and then we all bring a dish. I made this very high calorie sushi bake, which is full of cream cheese and cream cheese and cream cheese and mayo and sriracha. So I made this sushi bake that's super viral on Instagram. And then I made buffalo chicken dip. And it was so good. And then people make green bean casserole, stuffing, so many different pastas, so much mac and cheese. I'm all about food is the grounding factor in almost everything, in relationships, in community building, in just the kingdom of God, you know? Freaking ate to my heart's content on Tuesday. Did not feel good. Then Wednesday, my friends came over for lunch and we did like a mini lunch party. So then I remade another sushi bake. We had guac, I had the soba salad. We had leftovers from Tuesday, which was just a ton of carbs. Everything was like the same color. It was so good, so fun. Love my friends, you know? And then Thursday, we prepared lunch for my family, so Andy and I did, and we did a kogi party, which we had ribeye, brisket, 2 different types of pork belly, we did naengmyeon, we had corn cheese, we had keranjim. All along, I'm counting. I don't know how well because it's like really hard. How am I supposed to say like 1 little scoop of mashed potatoes, 2 helpings of sushi bake? You know, it's kind of hard to, but I did my best. And then Thursday dinner, my dad made budae-jjigae, which is tons of processed meat in it. Very good. But it's like this Korean soup thing. Have it with rice because it's so freaking salty because it's like spam and sausage. But I still counted. I am counting, feeling not so good about myself because I'm eating almost double to triple how much I should be eating. But again, family, community, all that is more important to me. Then Friday for lunch, my parents asked us if we wanted to go to CNT Wok, which is this great Chinese place. And of course, how am I gonna say no? Then I ordered 5 dishes because you have to have twice cooked pork, crispy fish. Their orange chicken is strangely so very good. Eggplant. You have to have all of that, you know? Or else why would you go there? So then I'd be doing that. And then Friday dinner, Haye, my fellow Ajuma Club member, you know, we're the president, where it's just us 2 in the Ajuma Club. She hosted a whole mother freaking feast at her house. And then Saturday, we had all the leftovers. I was very aware of how much I was consuming, but I wasn't looking to eat the recommended amount because I'm counting, not reducing completely. That is where I'm at, food journey-wise, workout journey-wise, financially. Oh yes, I did say I was gonna wake up at 6:15 every day. I held that for the most part, 80%, but once the holidays, I didn't hold up on the holidays, which is fine. You know, it's like the holidays. Thursday, Friday, I didn't. And then it kind of bled into this past week. So like we started sleeping a little bit later. And so my body has been taking a while to adjust. So like, you know, past 2 days, I've been waking up around 6:30 to 6:40, which is fine because if I do my QT starting at 7, then I have an entire hour and then I try to get to the gym around 8:05. That's okay. But I still want to go back to 6:15 and hopefully, I don't think 6 is possible until the next month. So I'm going to keep it at 6:15 and kind of get back on track with that. Honestly, in terms of like losing weight, did lose a little bit and then I kind of gained it because of my Thanksgiving woo-ha, which is okay because I did also measure my body. I took measurements of my arms, my legs, my hips, my waist, and they all went down a little bit, but I'm not like sold on that yet just because sometimes maybe I'm sucking in a little bit too much. Did I suck in this much? Did I let go this much? Like, did I lift my leg up a little when I was, so I'm not like, until I see like a very obvious, like I think 2 inches, that'll be a good mark rather than like point something or like even 1 I'm still questioning. So that's where I'm at. But yeah, moving forward, because I saw how high my body fat percentage was, I was like, dang. I think I need to, in this next month of December, try my best to cut out red meat. And that is a kicker for me because I need to eat meat at every meal. And most Korean foods contain red meat. But seeing how high my motherfucking body fat percentage was, I was like, okay, I should probably snack a little bit less and focus on reducing the amount of red meat that I eat. So I decided in the month of December, I will not purchase red meat to cook in the house. I will eat it when I go out, which is plenty anyways, but I just want to see if that'll affect my body fat percentage, just not buying it in general. So I'm leaning toward turkey, chicken, you know, poultry and seafood and fish. We're just gonna see. I just want to see. It's an experiment. It's become like a game to me. I am the type of person that holds standards very high, and it's toxic and healthy both at the same time, because when I set a standard, I'm like, I need to keep that. It's like, okay, the standard is no red meat to buy, then I will do everything I can to not buy red meat. I might buy a little because, you know, I can't do that to my poor husband. He loves that. But I can do it for myself. Standard setting, why it's so toxic and dangerous is sometimes I push that onto other people when that is wrong. It's a standard that I set for myself. Who am I to try to tell someone else that they have to meet this made up standard by a subjective, feeble human being? But I be like that, you know? So I'm learning so much about all of this. But anywho, as I step into the month of December, I'm going to continue on this program of doing 3 strength training sessions, 2 cardio sessions. I'm going to focus on, again, reducing my spending habits, really not buying anything unless I really think I need it, except for Christmas presents. I'm still gonna continue to track, you know, be more mindful, but I think reducing the amount of red meat will help, hopefully, my body fat percentage, because it was shocking. And keep waking up at 6:15. Now, again, it sounds like a lot, but again, this is just like how I live my daily life. So when I look at my life from afar, at a week's point, it's not like I feel so constricted. But at the same time, I have noticed that I'm making more mindful changes. That's all. Sorry again that it's been really inconsistent. I don't know if I'll ever be able to return to like a weekly upload schedule. I don't think people care that much, but you know, it should be for myself. I set a standard and then I can't even meet this. See, when I like can't meet a standard, I'm like, I don't care. You know, and I don't care if you do it either, because I can't do it. You know, I'm very like, if I can do it, you can do it. But if I can't do it, then you can't do it either. So who cares? You know what I'm saying? But that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this series. I'll see you guys later. As always, be nice to your parents. Wear a mask when you feel unsafe. And RSV, flu, all of that is going around like the plague, like a literal plague. So be careful and see you in December. Bye-bye.